Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Taziki's casual dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tazikiscafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish. Hey, thanks for joining us here on the Patton Sports Videocast. I'm Maurice Patton. We are at McGavock High School for the Nashville City Championships Track Meet. You've got all of the Metro Nashville schools. You've got Harpeth Hall, MBA, St. Cecilia, USN. Everybody in Nashville is out here competing to see who's Nashville's fastest. And in a few minutes, we're going to catch up with Steve Dorris, the coach from Martin Luther King, and Jerome Dooley, the coach from Antioch, talk a little bit about their teams and how they're performing this week. The running finals for this event will be on Friday at 6 o'clock, so come on out. We're out here taking in the running preliminaries and the field events as we speak. But before we get into some track, I want to catch you up on a few things. One thing, if you're down in Lewisburg and you run across David Steele, congratulate him. The former Marshall County girls basketball coach is the new girls basketball coach at Marshall County. Spent 8 years down there, 9 years first time around. Won a state championship in his final game, led the Tigerettes to the 2008 Class AA state championship, resigned a couple months later, went into administration. He's still assistant principal down there, going to continue in that role, but he's coming back to the program as well. So again, congratulations to David Steele, the new girls basketball coach at Marshall County. And sounds like everybody down in Lewisburg is really fired up about him getting back into the program. Also, some softball I wanted to catch you up on. A couple of weeks ago, we talked a little bit about Hoover, Alabama. They came up here. They won the Raptor Classic over at Crockett Park. Well, Dixon County went to Hoover this weekend and got a little get back for Tennessee. Won the Hoover Invitational down there. They beat Oak Mountain out of Alabama 8-0 in the championship game. And our Patton Sports Athlete of the Week this week is Ashley Scott, an infielder for the Lady Cougars, senior. Hit 3 home runs in that tournament. She hit 1 in the championship game, hit 1 in the semifinals, and 1 in pool play as well. So she's got the power stroke going as Dixon County works down the stretch, finishing up District 11 AAA play and heads into the postseason. Congratulations to Ashley Scott, our Patton Sports Athlete of the Week this week. Also, Mount Juliet went down to Chattanooga this weekend, won the Choo Choo Classic Silver Championship. They beat East Hamilton out of Chattanooga 6-5 in the finals. So another AAA team kind of getting it going here as we head toward the postseason. This weekend, big tournament out in Franklin, out at Fly Park, the Sonic Drive-In Showcase. 14 teams are going to be over there. Franklin High is hosting that. You've got Brentwood in it as well. Forest, a team that we saw a couple of weeks ago at the Raptor Classic. Lawrence County and Fairview from the Middle Tennessee area, also Page and Lincoln County, Station Camp and Marshall County are going to be there. So 14 teams. They'll start pool play at 4 o'clock on Friday, wrap it up at 8:30 on Friday night. They'll play another couple of pool play rounds at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, get into single elimination bracket play Saturday morning. So at noon Saturday, they'll get into single elimination bracket play. So be sure and get out there if you want to see some softball. Baseball, the Tennessee Baseball Coaches Association statewide poll came out earlier this week. Summit in AAA has moved up to number 2 in the state. We've talked about them a little bit, talked to Chad Kirby on the video cast a few weeks ago. The Spartans have already clinched the regular season championship in District 11 AAA. Looking really good. Saw them a couple of nights ago against Ravenwood, big win for them. So keep an eye on the Spartans. Siegel's at number 5 in the AAA poll. Hendersonville's at number 6. In AA, CPA is at number 1 again. Sycamore's at 2. Central Magnet out of Murfreesboro is at number 5, and Greenbrier is at 9. All of these will be on our website at mopattonsports.com and if you want to see the entire poll. In single A, Loretto hangs in at number 1 again. Columbia Academy is at 2. Good Pastures at 5. Clarksville Academy is at 6. Forest is at 8, and Summertown is at 10. So the Mid-State really representing in single A. In Division 2, Brentwood Academy is number 2 in D2 AA. Pope John Paul's at number 5 again. And in 2A, you've got Ezel Harding at number 3 and Donaldson Christian coming in at number 5. So again, we'll have all 5 of these polls up at mopattonsports.com. Be sure and check that out. When we get back, we're going to talk about a little track. John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors Mo Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building.
Southern Athletic Fields originated in 1996 when Bill Marbett formed a company specializing in baseball and softball field materials. SAF has since grown and now has sales reps to cover over 12 states with products servicing many outdoor sports. Southern Athletic Fields takes great pride in working with our customers to achieve the best athletic field possible. Visit our website at www.southern-athleticfields.com or like them on Facebook. Dirt, you gotta love it.
Great teams have talent. They also have the necessary tools for success. BSN Sports delivers these tools whether your team needs uniforms, apparel, or athletic equipment to achieve greatness. Just like a winning teammate, BSN Sports is there for you. Their unmatched service ensures that you have best-in-class equipment for championship-level performance, plus uniforms and athletic apparel from the best brands in the industry to look your best when hoisting your trophy. The law practice of Allen D. Hall, PLC is grounded in providing exceptional legal services with the utmost trust and integrity. Legal services Allen provides include employment law, confidential investigations, general business law, risk management, and regulatory policy interpretation and drafting. Ultimately, if you need consulting solutions, Allen D. Hall needs to be your choice. Hey, welcome back to the Mo Patton Sports Videocast. The Express Employment Professionals North Nashville Track and Field update. We're alongside Steve Dorris, the veteran coach at Martin Luther King. And Coach, appreciate you coming on with us for a few minutes, first of all, but just kind of catch me up a little bit on how things are going with your team right now.
Well, we have a couple of senior leaders who were in the state meet last year, Jared Clark and Jonathan Vincent. And we do have some new young runners this year that we're trying to put together a good squad, but you just never know till the end of the season how well it's all going to come together. So I'm optimistic that we will make some moves and surprise some people here at the end of the year, but we definitely have a lot of work left on the table for us right now.
The thing is, it won't necessarily be a surprise if you guys do pull it together. It's not like you haven't pulled it together before.
Correct. We've had a lot of good teams rise to the occasion in the past, and just a lot of good leadership from the young men on those teams I've been very proud of, and have gone on to great colleges and schools, and several of them are now working, and a few of them are even coaching, so that gives me a lot of pride.
Wow. That means you're getting old, Coach.
I am. I know, it's 20 years this year.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. So it's funny. I was just talking to Susan Russ a couple of minutes ago. She was talking about how all the old heads used to sit up there at the finish line, hand timing folks, and how she's now one of those old heads. You're kind of working in that direction yourself.
That's right. I feel like I'm becoming one of the secret circle or something like that here. I'm the new elder generation here, trying to get the young ones to get in line a little bit.
I hear you. You talked about those seniors, and what are they doing for you right now, event-wise and that kind of thing?
Well, Jonathan Vincent is a hurdler. He's primarily a 300-meter hurdler, qualified for state last year. He's one of the top in the mid-state area. He's also a good long jumper, actually came in second place here at the city championship yesterday with his best jump of 21.1. And our other major senior leader, his name is Jared Clark. He's a distance runner, 800, 1600 meter runner. He's been in the state meet already in the 16 last year, but he's looking to add the 800 this year as well. He's had a lot of good improvement over 5 seconds so far in the 800, so we're hoping he can compete for a title on Friday night.
Trying to pick up those points.
That's right. It goes a lot further when you get some 10s and 8s than when you're just picking up 1s and 2s all day.
And what I've noticed in AAA is that it doesn't necessarily take a lot of points to win that thing because there's so much depth.
That's
I
right.
guess.
There are several teams competing for the same things, especially in the sprint races. We've seen it many years where there could be some outstanding sprint teams, but by the time it gets chopped up by 3 or 4 different sprint squads, it's really hard to get a big bundle of points. Pearl Cone was really an exception last year where they just carried the day and were able to make that happen because they were so deep in the sprints. But yes, you're exactly right. There's a lot of years where you can show up at state and the first one to 50 wins the whole thing.
And there are some years where nobody gets to 50.
That's right. That's
yeah.
true.
But you mentioned Pearl Cone. I'm thinking that out here this weekend, and I think Friday's going to be a lot of fun. And I kind of said on our podcast earlier this week, I'm really looking forward to the Stratford, Pearl Cone, Maplewood kind of split, and not to necessarily leave MLK out, but I think
we'd just be happy to get in the circle with them in those events. So.
But I think AAA on the boys' side in particular is stronger across Metro right now.
Yes, I think that's definitely true. In the last couple of years here at this city championship, you can see that there are several events where the public smaller schools are actually putting 4, 5, 6, even 7 people into the finals. So they really are stepping forward. It's gotten very competitive, actually. I was telling some other coaches that earlier this season that 10 years ago in AAA, if you had a pretty good sprinter, you were guaranteed that they were going to have a chance to make it. But now your pretty good sprinter is competing with 6 other
pretty good sprinters.
So there's not a seat at the table for everybody when it comes down to it.
Absolutely. I want to remind you, we're here on the Express Employment Professionals North Nashville Track and Field Update. We've got Steve Dorris from MLK with us. And you know, you were talking about your guys, and we were talking about those other 3 key AAA teams. Who out of that bunch do you kind of look at and keep an eye on in particular, individually speaking?
Well, Pearl Cone graduated so many top caliber runners that you would think surely they were going to have to take a step back. But some of their other sophomores and juniors and new freshmen that have joined the team this year have just stepped up, and I don't know if they will miss a beat. But I do know that Stratford is hungry and very competitive across a variety of events, and of course the Maplewood sprinter may be the best one. Jeremy, I believe.
Jeremy McDowell.
Yeah, may be the best one of anybody in this area. So again, when you score 10s, you get a lot more points than when you score 2s and 3s and 4s.
Looking forward to Friday night?
Yes, we are. We hope we can get through some weather here tonight and get as many people to finals and have something to cheer about. It's a lot more fun at this meet when you get to cheer in every race instead of just a few races.
Other than those 2 seniors on your squad, who else are you looking for some big things out of, not just this week, but going forward here over the next 3 or 4?
Well, we have a couple of new sprinters on the team and a veteran. Our veteran is Greg Hancock, who's also a great football player, looking to help out in all the relays and going to run the Open 200 today. So it'd be a great accomplishment if he can make it to finals, and I think he has a good shot at that if he puts his race together. And a new freshman on our team, Jabbar Muhammad, is just lightning in a bottle right now and looks like he could go do great things over the next 4 years if we keep him running and progressing. So I'm hoping that he'll also have a chance to make finals. So those guys are kind of flying a little bit under the radar, but they're not under my radar, of course. And just hope he can show up and compete.
And all you got to do is coach him up, huh?
That's right. I just sit back and watch.
There you go. Hey, Stephen, I appreciate you taking some time with us. That was the Express Employment Professionals North Nashville Track and Field Update. When we get back, we're going to talk a little bit more track with Jerome Dooley, the coach over at Antioch. Stay tuned. Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Tzatziki's Casual Dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tzatziki'scafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish. At National Playmakers Academy, developing NPA athletes comes in threes. NPA develops its student athletes' academic, social, and football-specific skills. Next, NPA develops them for better exposure today, recruitment tomorrow, and college education through scholarships for the rest of their lives. We are proud of the outstanding athletes we have developed. We are more proud of the college graduates we have prepared. Work with National Playmakers Academy for developing gifted athletes into productive citizens.
Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers combine the best of bowling, games, food, drink, and fun. For all Middle Tennessee residents, Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers are the ideal destination for family entertainment. The safe, friendly environment is perfect for birthday parties for kids of all ages or business outings for adults who work too hard. Our friendly staff and fun atmosphere will help create those enjoyable memories with your coworkers, friends, and loved ones. Don't forget to sign your kids up for our Kids Bowl Free summer program. Visit us online at strikeandsparebowling.com or come see us in person at any of our nearby Strike and Spare locations in Donaldson, Hendersonville, Hermitage, Murfreesboro, and the Tusculum area for more details. We'll see you soon.
As promised, we're here with Jerome Dooley, the track coach over at Antioch. And Coach, we were just talking off air a little bit. We're here at the Nashville City Championships, obviously, and how does this get you ready for what you've got coming up as far as the subsectionals and the sectionals in the state?
Well, what I can say, Nashville is it's a good competition here. We got all the private schools in Nashville, MBA, Father Ryan, on top of the public schools, some of the top public schools. I'm not tooting our horn, but I think we're pretty good, along with McGavock, and Cane Ridge has some very good runners right now. And so I say it's very good competition getting ready to head into subsectionals. And
just talking to Steve Dorris from MLK, you know, AAA has really come up in this town as well. Man. Yeah,
it's tough. East, MLK, Pearl Cone, Stratford. They can compete on any level. Period. So, like I said, they really have, and you know, those are the teams to deal with. Once they get into the state and stuff. I'm glad we don't have to deal with them in our section.
and Jeremy McDowell from Maplewood.
Yes, he's tough. He's real tough. I mean, he just ran the top 100 time out here today. I thought my guy did decent, but I mean, he blazed the trail down the track today. So.
Yeah, and so, you know, Friday's going to be a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fast times on Friday. From when I look with the boys, yesterday we had the girls. East looks so tough right now, and you know, it's gonna be fun. That's what I can say. It's gonna be a real fun night on Friday.
And like you said, that kind of pushes you guys and your program coming out here and dealing with that competition.
Yes.
Where do you feel like y'all are right now?
We're looking good. We have some real good sprinters. We have some decent middle distance, and our relays are real tough right now. You know, it's just hard trying to spread everybody out. You know, we have a few that we can put in certain places, but we would love to put them everywhere. And
they'd love to be everywhere.
And they would love to be everywhere, but like I say, we can. What we're trying to do is, you know, qualify, get out of subsections, number one, because our subsection is super tough. Qualify, get through sectionals, you know, and see what we can do with state. So, I think we're in the mix right now in mid-state. That's what I can say.
Now, I was talking to you earlier this week, and you were telling me about one of your young men that went down to Memphis this past weekend.
Yeah, we went to Battle for the Border at Whitehaven High School, and Martarius Brooks, he went down and was second in the 100, won the 200. It actually has a top mark in the 200 now from that, and was third in the 400 and also part of the first place 4x200 team. One outstanding performer, athlete of the week, of the meet, as I say. And he just went down and did a good job, you know, overall, and put everybody on notice, I say, in the state.
Right, because when you go down to Memphis and put up that kind of performance against the heat that's coming out of there, like you said, with Whitehaven and with some of the other programs down there, put you on notice and kind of put you on the radar a little bit.
Definitely, yeah. He went down. He did an excellent job, that day. So, and I say overall, the boys did great overall as a team. With him leading. So, I say just hopefully that carries on for the next couple of weeks, so we can get ready to head towards state.
Now, what year is he?
He's a senior this year.
He's a senior,
yes.
Okay. So maybe some college coaches got put on notice too then, huh?
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
I'm definitely sure they did.
Okay. So he's a 100, 200 guy.
And 400.
And so you mentioned him, you mentioned McDowell, you've got Rontavious Groves from Pearl Cone in the 200. He's going to be in that mix on Friday night, you think?
Yeah. Almost definitely, along with Simmons from Stratford.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at, I think Ty Chandler from MDA is running in as well. So that's going to be a real good race.
Yeah.
That's one of those state caliber type races that you really love to see, especially during the season.
Mo Patton Sports Videocast is brought to you by Snap Laces. Snap Laces' elite lacing system was designed for world-class athletes. They come in hundreds of color combinations so you can perform well and look great at the same time. Buy a set online today by clicking through the top image on mopattonsports.com. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors Mo Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building.
Now, who else from your team do we need to be on the lookout for?
Okay. I got Michael Bailey. He's 100 and 200 running.
We just saw him running the second leg of the 4x2 a second ago.
Trayvon Wimley, who was our first leg on the 4x2, but he also runs the 400. Donald Weekly, he's going to be running the 200 tonight. And I will give a shout out to my son, Jerome Dooley Jr. He did qualify for the finals in the hurdles, the 100 hurdles, and he'll be running the 300 hurdles a little bit later. So we'll see what happens there.
I hope you're taking care of that kid, because Jerome Jr. is also a wrestler, and
yes,
Coach Dooley is the wrestling coach at Antioch. And I hope you pull him real close when y'all are away from the mat and away from the track.
I try to, he's competitive, and I have my daughters actually running as well for the girls team, but he's ultra competitive and has taken on the 100 hurdles this year. He's just found a niche and, found a way to get on the track, and it's really improved his time. So, like I say, I'm just super proud of him right now in his work ethic. He still has another year to push through and do some things. So
That's great. Who are some other teams here on the AAA end that you're kind of keeping an eye
on? Definitely McGavock. Cane Ridge. They always seem to, you don't see them much during the season, but when it's time to, do what they need to do, they really show up. I hadn't seen Overton out here today, but Overton usually has some pretty strong runners too. And Hillsboro. Kind of fly under the radar a little bit too until, like I say, it's time. Subsections come around. It's like, where'd they come from?
Right.
So, like I say, it's a lot of AAA teams out here that are really ready to do what they need to do.
It's great. Hey, taking care of a little business there, huh? Well, hey, on that note, we're going to let you go. I want to thank Jerome Dooley from Antioch for spending some time with us. Also, Steve Dorris from Martin Luther King. I'm Maurice Patton. Thanks for joining us here on the Videocast. And check out our podcast and all of our stuff at mopattonsports.com. We'll see y'all soon.
All right. Thank you.